fuck up on my face. I won't say none of these hoes. Think she thought I had a cake. I've been riding with my woes. I go way less friends and foes. And if you wanna take that road, then bro, let's see how far that goes.
So, man, I'm lucky this ain't a football podcast. So,
oh, stop it, man. We're here to talk ski, man.
Certain man.
We're here to talk ski.
Because certain man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so, some of us have been skiing all weekend.
We're here to
Never
talk ski.
in doubt in that skiing. Yeah, man.
Oh, God.
It's that ski music business.
This guy kills me,
That
man.
ski music business. We called.
feel me?
We called, man. We called.
Feel me?
Trust.
It's that ski music business, yeah.
You
man.
feel me?
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Now we're here still.
Young brace.
Yeah.
Huh?
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 No. Shout out your
God.
name. At least it's from one of the guys. At least both of the guys from your country, man. Respect. It's you should be happy. Actually, no one. of
Nah,
them.
and Ketia's from fucking Ghana, bro.
My bad.
He ain't
bad.
Nigerian, bro.
My bad. Yeah, it's alright though. African.
know.
Star boys, black boys.
That don't
black
mean nothing to me, bro. I can't lie.
Black
Trust.
stars.
Nah, let's not even paint it like that, man. This guy don't
But
play
yeah,
for black
fuck the football, bro. It's ain't even
Bro, anyway.
I'm tired, bro. I
But
can't
yeah,
lie, bro.
man.
I'm tired.
How you man feeling?
Bro,
Hey, how you feeling, Max? What you saying? What you saying? How you feeling? How's life treating you?
I'll be honest.
How is life treating you, my fella? Well, buddy, old pal.
With this guy. I don't know. Right now, if I'm honest, it's been like a weird one the last few days, innit? Like yesterday, I had to send off my friend, innit? She's going to live in China.
Oh shit.
She's leaving
Cheers.
week after next, innit?
Yes.
So yeah, it was emotional. I can't lie, still. And then adding to that, losing yesterday in the football, but
Yeah. It's a lot, innit?
Run that,
bro.
Reload it.
Anyway, but yeah, just like, I don't know, just in a weird emotional space right now. But apart from that, life's cool. GM, but yeah, how you feeling? How you feeling, Vinch? How you feeling?
Hey, I mean, outside of that footy shit,
Trust.
like outside of that,
Trust.
like I feel like I'm doing quite all good. I'm doing quite good, man. Quite decent. Like in a very like turbulent spot right now. You know what I mean? But like at the same time, I feel like it's better. Things are happening, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's like you feel like you can feel things happening, innit? So like, I'm dealing with some things, but like saying that, like life is being very good to me at the same time. So yeah, man, I'm more focused on the good stuff right now.
Trust,
for sure.
That's for sure.
When you saying Iris,
Yeah, man.
saying welcome
Yeah.
to this side of things. I say like, we don't know how long it's gonna last,
Yeah,
but like welcome.
please.
Yeah, I'm top of the league and top fucking happy, mate.
God.
But yeah, about that, life's good, mate. Life's good.
Yeah, still.
Life's good. Got some plans and emotions and that. So yeah, man, I'm excited. Got some merch that I'm working on. Should be dropping soon. So yeah, man.
Love to see it.
Skiing,
Yeah, so
Trust.
feel me?
skiing
Trust.
all the way to the parade in the summer. But yeah, man.
Anyway, we're just gonna ignore that.
See-
part. Let's keep it moving, man.
Ski music.
Just keep it.
This can't become like, I just need to put this out there, yeah. This can't become thing. Bro, man woke up this morning, bro, yeah, on
it's
Twitter, bro. Man
crazy.
seeing how certain men are like, oh, Vinch just dropped an EP and Arsenal's this is too good to be true. I'm like, man, them can't use me to aid your narrative. Don't even Don't do that. Don't do that.
Just
Respect
let
to
it
this
live
man,
on its
bro.
own. Do you get me?
Respect, man, bruv. Like, and like I said, true, like, it's only halfway through the season, so man can't even, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm
True.
saying, innit? Like, bruv,
True.
I just better mind that, innit? Just bring it home, innit, if you're gonna do all that. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, forget all that, man. It's blitz outside. It's cold. So what
He
we're
don't even
doing
want
is-
to talk. He
listen,
don't even want to talk anything remotely to
we're-
do.
Listen, we're talking
He's still
ski.
recovering.
We're talking ski music.
No cap.
That's it.
No cap. No cap. No cap.
Ski music. The name of the new EP dropped.
Yes, sir.
But we thought quick introduce.
Oh yeah,
ourselves
we ain't
anyway.
even done that, bro.
Let's introduce ourselves.
That's true. Alright, fuck it. It's your boy Max, aka Max very own, aka Man's just here, aka Nate without headphones, aka you already know what time it is. Head on to the Pappies Association, man. Shout out your boy Drake, man. Trust me. Shout out aka Black Outside Boys, aka
Dipset.
yeah. Shout out them man still. But yeah, that's me still. We here still.
Iris, top shooter, art dealer, Hayland FC, Man United popper.
I delete that. I'm removing that from the audio. Brother, I'm removing that.
How
Still.
dare he, bro?
No, I'm bleeping that still.
Yeah, man.
Are you,
Top
bro,
of the
Max? I'm looking at you. I can't.
Bro, he's chatting bad. It's like
the league.
it's like
You get me? Hayland FC to the world.
nah, he's chatting a lot
Batman.
still.
Yeah, we're outside. But yeah, back
But
into
yeah,
skiing.
nah. Yeah, we got a special guest with us.
Special
Yeah.
Been on before. You get me?
family member, though. You know
Trust,
what I mean?
trust, conglomerate. You get me?
Trust me.
Versatility. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. But
Yeah.
versatility like none other.
Yeah.
You got the guy, the man himself, Vinch.
What time good? What time
Always.
What time good? Yeah, man. Midday, man. Big Vinch 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Vinci Vendetta. You know what I'm saying? Vinci Valentino. February's coming, so, you know what I'm saying? Watch out. You know what I'm saying? The biggest, man.
Talk to
The
him.
biggest. You know what I'm saying, bro? The biggest, man. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it
We
still.
back on him, man. Back on him, bro. You hear me?
We'd
Back
love
on
to see
him.
it. We'd love to see it.
Outside.
Gang.
Nah, man. I hear it still. But yeah, nah. Ski music. New EP, 3 tracks. Something sweet to keep people occupied. What was the inspiration behind, first of all, the title? And yeah, I'll just start with the title first.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was the inspiration behind the title and what you wanted to do with this thing?
So, honestly, like, the term ski music is something that I kind of come up with in the sense of, like, the sound of the tape was something that, weirdly enough, like, I don't know, imagine you got a group of friends you call mate. You got a group of friends, and them that group of friends, you lot are all into a certain kind of thing. It's a certain type of group of people. Then you have the group of friends you call, like, the mandem. It's a certain type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But it was almost like one had the skis as well, like the bro skis. But it's like it's like I don't know. It's not a term I personally came up with, the ski thing. That's something that we all kind of use with each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Iris, are we saying ski? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of thing. And I don't know what it is, but there's just a certain type of, like, grease that I feel like every single person has in common when it comes to that. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, whether it's the attitude, whether it's the style, whether it's the type of music that you listen to when you're in that zone. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me. And, like, I'll be honest, like, one person that I was able to what this is kind of answering in terms of the inspiration as well with the sound was Yeet. Cause, like,
Bro, I was.
you know what it was? It was because it's the music that me and my boy Herbo, me and my boy Obi, like, with my skis, like, me and Abs, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the skis, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the music, the man them really be like, I don't know what it is about my man, bro, yeah, but you know what I'm trying to say? There's a certain energy about it, innit? You know what I'm trying to say, fam? Can't be real. I haven't heard every one of his songs. Like, I'm not like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not like I know a lot of his songs, don't get me wrong, but I'm not that guy that knows his whole, you know what I'm saying, his whole shit. It's not like that, but what I heard, I fucked with. And it was the energy that my man was coming with, like, you know, like, and I think for me, being somebody who likes to be versatile, it was like an opportunity to stretch myself, if that makes sense, in a sense of like vocally, just having like bare different cadences in like this one song, but it's sounding cohesive and having all these different flow patterns and there being no real like particular structure to how they're kind of pieced together, but the vibe in itself that they all emit is consistent. And that was kind of like my whole goal, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of came with ski music because I was like, I wanted to create some of that same music that gives off that whole vibe. I want to give something like that to the mandem as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Rather than we have to go to like, you don't need to listen to Yeet. Well, you can, but like the guy who does the mandem's doing it too. You know what I'm saying? So it was more something like that. It was something that I felt like the skis would appreciate. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what's mad? I literally only listened to, what's the latest project? I think it's called Life.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Literally like a week or two ago. And then when I put yours on, I was like, wait. This, like, production especially, sounded a lot like it was inspired by, like...
You wanna know what's crazy? I made all them songs in 2021.
No fucking way.
All of them.
No fucking way.
I had all them. I was performing like that Is Where It Is song. I was performing that song all throughout last year, and that song was going off everywhere I performed it, and it wasn't even out. You see that little on the audio snippet when I was promoting it, like, and at the end you can hear like the crowd and that. Bro, the song's not even out, bro. I have crowds singing that shit back to me, like every time I was performing that, like people are singing that shit back to me.
Yeah, it's one of them.
It's new to you lot though. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because again, like the sound is like I feel like I can see stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I kind of know, like I'm somebody like I'm somewhat like a chameleon in the sense that I don't really have like a particular. I'll be real, bro. 6 years in this thing, 5 years in this thing, bro. If you was to ask me right now, what is it that you do? I wouldn't be able to answer that question in less than 5 words. I wouldn't be able to do it. Do you know what I mean? My whole thing has been me feeling like I do what I feel. And if I feel this right now, that's what I'm going to do right now. And you know what I'm trying to say? But if I don't feel it tomorrow, I'm not doing it tomorrow. So like, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's something I feel like I need to get better at, it's something that like I don't really do much of. You know what I'm saying? So I do like to try and... What's that? Oh, yeah. No, I do like to just try things out, innit? You know what I'm saying? And just experiment a little piece. I think I'm taking the wrong way. Hold on. Yeah. Alright, there we go.
Calm.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
2021.
And you've held... Wait, what is it about holding on to songs until you feel it's right? Like, what is it with artists? Because I always find, like, artists, like, I don't know, it's almost like they struggle to let things go, let the music that they make go. But in your case, it's almost like it lines up well, because this is current. Do you get me? Like, if I go out now, this is the type of music I'm expecting to hear. Whereas you made this in 21. So why the long wait? Was it like you just held on to it, or you just didn't want to release it for now, or you didn't feel you were ready to release it? Like, what was the hold up on it?
Well, I could give you the easy answer. I could give you like
listen, give
you
the
know
answer you feel in it.
So like, I feel like it's like when you're putting stuff out, yeah. Like when you put anything out, let's even just say you put music out in it. You know what I'm trying to say, for the sake of obviously that's the topic we're on. So like you put music out, yeah. As an artist, there's two ways you kind of do it in it. You're either someone who just does music because they love it, or you're somebody who wants to make a career out of music. You can kind of be one or the other, but essentially, like, you will be more leaning to one side than the other side, innit?
Yeah.
So if you're the person who's just doing it because they wanna make a career out of it, you're gonna be very strategic about the choices in which you make in it, because it's not really about like I'm doing this sound because I love this sound. You don't care about that. Your whole thing is about the final product and what people are gonna take, because that's what you want from it. Yeah. You want what you need for you to be successful in the way in which you want to do it. People need to be a part of that, because that's the only way you sell. People buy it. You know what I'm trying to say? Whereas if you're the person who's like doing it because you love it, you don't really care about it being so well put together and no, you know what I'm saying? You just put it out because based off a feeling. So for example, if I put a song out about fuck bitches right now, you know what I'm trying to say, and then tomorrow I make a song and drop a song called Dear Mama, to the artist that kind of just is the kind of guy who just does what he wants, when he puts those songs out, he's not really bothered about the perception that might think. For example, me, if I'm thinking in the business side of things now, I could think of this as like, okay, cool, I've just put out a song, about fuck bitches. You know what I'm trying to say? If I put out a song, Dear Mama, tomorrow, that alters the perception of me. I need to think like, is that the market that, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are buying into me screaming this fuck bitches thing. I need to think this Dear Mama thing's a far right. I don't know if that works with what I'm trying to, you have to be very, very selective. And that's how I say, like, so when you're the artist that's kind of in the middle, it's a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of like, okay, cool, I might be making bare R&B songs right now, but what I have been dropping is trap. And I might want to get to this place. And so for kind of like rounding up the question is like, what I feel like I've been doing and what I've been trying to do is to kind of like play chess with this. I have all the moves. I know all the moves that I need to make, and I have a final goal I'm trying to get to. The final goal for me is to be an artist but again, for the sake of conversation, just because they're versatile artists, is like somebody like a Tyler, somebody like a Little Sims, somebody like I don't know, somebody that could pop up in a certain space and you wouldn't be like, huh? You'd more be like, wow, you know what I'm trying to say, as opposed to it just being like, huh, this guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing type thing. And that's, so I need to kind of get people from a point of where I've been dropping straight trap music and get them to start to understand, okay, this is somebody that wants to do different things, but you can't just go far right. You know what I'm trying to say? You kind of have to like ease people into that space. So I have all the music for the final destination now. I'm making the music for the final destination now, but I have so much music that is in a sense so far ahead of its time as well, that I'm dropping songs from 2 years ago today and it sounds like today. Jesus.
It's calm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dropping songs from like 2 years ago today, it sounding like today. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's, but it's all about balance, isn't it? I think that being said, like, one thing that I have been doing, I haven't found the balance yet. Like, I hold on to music way too much. There's songs I've shown Iris, bro, from time I've probably even forgot about sometimes, until he'll be like, bro, what are you doing with that song, bro? And I'm like, oh yeah, shit. Yeah, fuck, like that one. Because I'm really like trying to just deal with like what's in front of me. I'm not even sometimes thinking so far, especially when you don't have like a label, you don't have a team, you don't have well, let me not even say label, but I mean when you don't have like a team, essentially, you know what I'm trying to say, that kind of takes the pressure off of you a little piece, you know what I'm saying, and you got more minds to kind of challenge your brain, you know what I'm saying, and kind of keep your brain running, but whereas where it's just your brain, once your brain goes quiet, there's nobody to tell you to turn it on type thing, you know what I'm saying, like there's nobody to, so you can only kind of deal with what's in front of you sometimes in that sense, innit? But I do think it's possible to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to be very, like, have your head working in different spaces at one time, and it's all about practice and getting into that and living it, if that's real, bro, because like I think it's about, with being in a creative world, you can't always turn it on and off. I think some people think, we like to believe we have that control of, I can just go in the studio and I can just, it actually might work for you that way in a certain sense, but ultimately you would have to already be that kind of person, if that makes sense. I don't think it's because you're like that more than it being you just know how to turn it on and off. I don't think that's a real, that's just me. I don't think that creativity is one of them things you can just turn on and off like that.
But I think it's not something you can turn on and off, but I think it's if it's something that you Like it's something that you have to train as well, isn't it? Like once you train,
but that's what I'm saying, in the sense that to train something, it's like, not to make it about fucking football, but like, you know what I mean? Flipping, who was it? Like Van der Beek. When we were talking, obviously he's arse in my opinion, but when we was talking about my man, the whole thing was like, he needed a run of games for us to be able to judge him. You can't put him on for 45 minutes and out of him not playing for like 12 games and expect him to be shining. You need to you need to be doing it. You can't just switch it on and off all the time. You can't just be like, I need to be top world class right now, but you haven't played for time. So and that's how I was looking at it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I need to be in the habit of, not being a rapper, but just understanding that I am a musician. I'm a creative person, and always thinking like that, and always challenging my brain. And yeah, man, that's definitely one of the things I think I need to try and do more of, because I'll just be sitting on these songs forever. Otherwise, bro.
I think you should probably look into doing a fucking Patreon or a YouTube membership thing. And just drop songs on that for private fans that pay membership for exclusive content and stuff like that. Because that's something artists should be doing. Yeah. And you should probably be doing the same thing. And you can use that to drop other content as well. But yeah, man.
That's interesting. Because like, I'll pop into your lives when you go live, innit? Yeah. And I've seen, there's one particular song. It had a bounce, and you're working on like a particular part of the song. Like, are you like a perfectionist in that way? Like, I forgot what the song is. It's not out there.
Yeah, of course it ain't.
It's not out there. But the bounce was crazy. Yeah. Like, it was kind of Afro.
It might be that one thing.
One thing. Yes. But like, are you a perfectionist in that way? Does that also hinder the release of music? Yeah, because, so example, like another song, like a song like Switch I also made in 2021. You know what I'm saying? But that came out last year, because like I was trying to coin something with that song. Like, I don't know, like that experience that everyone feels. I'm sorry, I'm talking my shit, people, but that experience that everyone feels on that song, bro. Yeah, I did a Jadon Sancho. I went to the mountains for that. Still, I went to the mountains for that. Like, there was something so specific that I wanted everybody to feel. Like, there's a spiritual connection almost that everyone has with that song. That's a fucking trap song. That's not trap.
Exactly, but yes,
that's
it is.
Not trap.
But it is though.
That's not
but
trap.
It is though. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is exactly what. But this is exactly like. I'm not saying in terms of the auto-tuning kind of thing, but that song kind of explains where I want to be as an artist. That's where that song kind of embodies that. It's like it's got like R&B gospel like vocals in the background and stuff like that, and it's got like a whole guitar like going on like an org like. If you take the drums out of that beat, one day I'm gonna play you like the beat without the drums, just without the drums and just the acapella like by itself.
Those drums are hard.
Oh my god, bro! It's completely different. It's like Ascension.
Yes, it's like bro, it's almost peaceful. Like what you're saying in the song, blue pill, red pill. Which one should I pick? Like,
I don't know, bro.
But that shit is a real like concept. Like, alright, cool. Matrix aside, like, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to define that song is. But trap isn't the first thing that comes to mind.
What do you call that? Alternative.
I hate that label.
You call it that, though, don't you?
I hate that label,
don't you?
Yeah. I hate it.
Alternative rap.
Bro,
I think it's rude, man.
I hate it.
You know why I think it's rude? Maybe it's just because of me. I'm rude, innit? If I was to go to somebody and say, like, imagine somebody, they've come to your party and you're like, and you're commenting on their outfit, you're like, oh, that's very alternative. If you say that to me with throwing hands, still to me you just tried to insult me. I hate that label. So how can you tell me that my rap is alternative? So what is alternative from what normal rappers do? It's not rapping, bro. So it's a different form of rap or what?
You're not serious. You know it's not the same.
No, I hate it. I ain't mad at it. Still, I ain't mad at it.
Alternative rap it's just
I
like
ain't mad at it.
it
still.
hasn't found its bag yet. Like, like
I think it's getting there though. The UK is getting
there.
there. It's gatekeepery, but it's getting there.
What's gatekeeper?
The alternative because the alternative UK scene is doing very good right now. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just that it's hard to get into it. I'll be real. But once you're into it, the love they will show you. I can't lie. Again, like the UK is growing small. I have faith in it. It is growing. It's growing. It's looking very good. The roster's good right now. The roster's good. It's good. It is. The roster's good. Still. I will not lie. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I just feel like that term is just mad reductive to what artists do. Do you get me? Like,
so what do you call that? What do you call that? Like, what do you call somebody
them
that?
what they are, like a hip hop artist, R&B artist.
But then you run into the thing. Then you run into the thing of where like when was it that Doja Cat won the best hip hop artist over like Remy Ma and all them, and everyone was arguing that she's not hip hop. But she does. She is a rapper.
Does do that though.
She is a rapper, but everyone was arguing that's
even
not hip hop though.
Even
like, so.
with well, not Macklemore or Post Malone when he won a couple of things.
Yeah. But even Macklemore as well though, bruv. Like,
no, his one was a bit more hip hop based. It was. There was a lot more hip hop in that.
I can't believe that year. You know, you had Born Sinner, Good Kid, Mad City. Was it Magna
crazy.
Carta, Holy Grail? Fucking.
He should have never won, but it's mad. He should have never won, but I actually bagged.
You know what the thing is? The sad, bro, is that I think him winning that was the worst thing that ever happened to his career. That was the worst thing that happened to him.
That was a howler. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
It's the worst thing that ever happened
niggas
to him.
stop listening to
People
him
knew
after them purposely like that nigga cuss our niggas to grab me, bro. I can't be listening to this vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, no. That's crazy to be fair.
Oh, yo.
That's unfortunate.
Cancelled.
Oh, yeah, man.
That's unfortunate. That's mad unfortunate. But yeah, going back to it. Like even bro, you know what showcased it for me, yeah?
What was that?
Coming to your show.
Which
one? Bro.
Oh, the one in thing, innit?
The friends one.
Yes.
Yeah, Vinch and friends.
Bro, for me, that showed me like, rah. I haven't heard all your songs, but you performing them and just seeing the range of what you can do, I was like, right, this shit is special, bro. Like, you going from the trap shit with you and Herbo to doing R&B set to going to rapping. Like, that shit, bro, that shit is rare. Like, a lot of people can't do that. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to say that in it. Like, yeah, big up
Appreciate
on
that,
the
man.
whole versatility thing. Because that shit, bro, not a lot of man can say that they can do it and do it that well. Do you get me? And yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like, yeah, not a lot of people can do what you do.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of lost for words on that one. I'll be real. But yeah,
like that. Yeah, man. It's like that.
Why so short?
Huh?
EP for me. Why is it so short?
Why is it so short?
Yeah, because for me, obviously, without behind the scenes, I feel like you've definitely got songs that you could have added to that. Innit?
Yeah.
So why so short?
There were. Originally, this was gonna be 8 songs.
sick.
Originally, innit? But what happened was, some of the songs, I couldn't get the mix right. If I'm being honest,
So
because
do
I
you
mix,
mix
I
it?
mix and master my stuff as well. Like
Sick.
so, I couldn't get the mix right. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I didn't want it to be rushed either. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I was kind of like, and the purpose, you have to think as well, the purpose of the project, was to simply just get the pot hot. To start the year right, in the sense that, like I said, these are songs that, in terms, me dropping this project, in terms of my workload, does nothing. In a sense that this is something I've already planned. All the work I'm doing at this present point is for the things that are coming after this. And me having the songs that I didn't get to put on this, it allows me to also have more stuff to kind of still put out anyway when I do get the mix right. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's not like I just don't work on the mix. I always make sure I finish something that I start in it. You know what I'm saying? So when I do get the mix right, that's more stuff to kind of put out as singles. And knowing myself, a lot of the time when I do a certain sound, I tend to not look back. I kind of just keep on going. So having the other songs, I guess, will also help me. It will help me engage with a demographic of people who kind of like this sound. Because let's just say I only have 2 left, I might drop one of the 2, and the feedback from that one, I might be like, nah, I need to make a couple more of these. You know what I'm trying to say? Just from it's even just the engagement in itself, as opposed to even just dropping it. You know what I'm saying? Giving people who like ski music something more. And like, you know what I'm saying, like a continuation, not like another project, but you know what I'm saying, like just tapping into that sound a bit more. So I think it's gonna help me get my leg up on doing that, to be honest. Short and snappy. Yeah, I feel like nowadays, personally, the human brain is not as trained to like take like big projects, which is I feel like for them to want to listen to a big project from an artist, it needs to be an artist they already will ride or die for in a certain sense, like you know what I'm trying to say. And I haven't got the trust of my fans. I ain't dropped a project in 5 years. Do you get what I'm saying? This is the first thing I've dropped in 5 years, but this year I've tried to put in my bullsack on the whole fucking industry, bruv. So, you know what I'm trying to say, fam? Like, that's, you know what I'm saying, fam? So, like, I'm trying to drop a couple things this year, and this is, again, it's more for me than anything, really. You know what I'm saying? It helps me kind of know, like Vinch, like, look, you've got something, right? So, carry on.
Facts.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's good for me to look at, you know what I'm saying? Because even when I dropped it, bro, the whole day that the thing came out on Friday, I didn't look at my phone once.
I hear you.
It was so overwhelming, if I'm being honest. I didn't even look at my phone once, bro. I was like, I know you guys love me, thank you, but let me look at it tomorrow when it's a bit died down a bit and I can sieve through this and actually do stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, man, still figuring shit out.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I hear you. In terms of this year, then.
Yeah.
After this.
Yeah.
What's next then? What are you saying?
So I've got another project that I'm planning on dropping, called Vendetta.
Sick.
Right now, I'm trying to decide. I have 2 versions of the project. I'm trying to decide which version of the project I want to go for, basically.
Okay.
So one version of it is like a very trappy sound in it, like it's Vendetta, like it's just some dark, like, you know what I'm saying. But then the other one is like on a more well-rounded, like it's not just my Vendetta shows in other places. You know what I'm trying to say? The Vendetta I'm talking about it in a lot more detail. So some of them songs from the first version are on it. You know what I'm saying? Like some trap songs, but there's more of me talking to it in like a different way, because I feel like talking about Vendetta in the trap way, is very. Trap is egotistical, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? There's a lot of ego, a lot of like, a lot of rage, which is good for what I'm trying to talk about, definitely, innit? But it's just like, it's almost like, in fact, the best way to describe it, Vendetta is like me talking about what I've been through for the past 3 years in a room full of niggas, whereas the other Vendetta is me talking about it in a room full of niggas, but a room full of hippies, in a room full of everyone, where I feel like because there's not one particular type of person, I can afford to go really into detail here. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, where I don't know. Yeah, I know. Man. It's like more like a March 15th. In a sense that it's not just one sound on that project, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? But like, I feel like the first version of this project I have is very like trap heavy.
Why didn't you do part A and B?
Because some of those songs, for the way it runs, some of the songs it needs to be on either or, if that makes sense. Because if I take certain songs out, because they're going to be on just that side, it doesn't run the same way. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's like, but again, the way I treat music as well is like, these are, obviously I'm not going to do an Untitled Unmastered, but like, I still have content in a period. It's kind of like when you're a painter, for example, like fucking, who's it, Picasso, and he had like a blue period, you know what I'm trying to say? And he might have had like a specific collection that he would have dropped in that time, but in that period, a lot of his paintings were very like blue heavy because it signified a whole period of where he was at at that time.
I get you.
So you could drop a project and it shows where you're at, and you're like, looking back in hindsight, you're gonna know where that person was at in their life, like in that time. So the songs I do drop around that project will still aid the whole experience, because that's one thing I think I want to try and start doing with my projects now as well, is like I feel like I somewhat kind of did on ski music, but obviously I didn't tap all the way into it. But it's like trying to create like a somewhat of a utopia. I want to try and create this. I feel like somebody who's good at that is like Kendrick, like Good Kid, Mad City. Whatever world it was he existed in, when I listen to that album, I exist there.
Yeah, I completely.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, and I want to kind of create the stories that sound more like, rather than you listening to my story, you're living it, you're seeing it through your own eyes almost, as opposed to, you know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing I think Kendrick is good with, you know what I'm trying to say? Not necessarily talking about just the lyrical ability, just everything combined, the experience, the production, the way the songs connect, and your interludes and all of them things, you know what I'm saying? The audio experience, yeah, man, because I've clocked, like, don't get me wrong, Kendrick is one way of doing it, but you don't have to be
Travis is
the most lyrical like guy in the world, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's about piecing them things together. I still put hands on, but I feel like there's certain types of shit I can do better than Kendrick. I feel like there's certain shit that, you know what I'm saying, fam? Like, Kendrick couldn't make ski music. If Kendrick made ski music, it'd be like, alright, cool, we know you're sick, Kendrick, but you should have left that alone. I'm telling you.
Understand.
It's like when I hear him, I don't want to hear a song Kendrick and Gucci Mane. I'll probably sound way better on the song Gucci Mane than fucking Kendrick, bruv. So, like, you know what I mean? I sound way better on the song with Burna Boy than Kendrick. I reckon I sound sick on the song with my man. And I don't want to make a song with him, but I sound sick on one.
That's some stick talk, heavy stick talk. I hear it. I'd
rather make a song with Wizkid. I'm Wizkid over Burna Boy, innit? Stick talk.
I hear it.
Chief Keef over Lil Durk. Like, there's things I will say, bro, and I don't mind saying them. Like, yeah.
That's understandable.
It ain't gonna be either or though. Take a bang with both. Both a bang with both of them niggas, is that?
You guys are political, aren't you?
There's
very
always,
political.
There's always that comparison, and that.
Nah, I'm joking. Nah, I fuck with both of them though, heavily.
Yeah.
Both of them was...
What, Burna and Wiz, innit? Yeah, nah, they're banging, bro. Both of them still banging. But yeah, what my point is that I'm pretty fucking alright. Do you know what I mean? That's my point. I'm pretty fucking alright. I hold my fucking own. You know what I'm saying? But it's being a student of the game at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I mentioned those names in it, because they're people that I do look to when it comes to knowing how to create an audio experience. You know what I'm trying to say, and a visual experience. Like, I do want to try and learn how to incorporate my art with that kind of stuff as well, and just. Like, I have some ideas I'm working on, some that I won't mention, but like, yeah, like, I'm trying to create like my own worlds, man. Defo. So yeah, a lot of that coming this year.
Is what it is. I feel like it's defo. Is it like, I feel like is what it is defo gonna go off and TikTok and that. I feel like that can defo.
I don't know how to use TikTok.
Yeah, we gotta make that.
Yeah, me neither, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's defo. I feel like all them songs on that project, well, maybe got shit and pray.
Yeah,
it is what it is, man. Yeah, like them two, I think. Cause it's crazy as well, because that got shit song, the middle one, I hated that song. The only reason I even put it on there was because when I showed it to people, their response was like, well, I was like, well, they like it, you can fucking have it, but I don't fucking like it. I cannot lie. And when I was looking at my thing, I was like, I was seeing that was the most played one. I said, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I hear it. I can't lie.
People like what they like, innit?
Trust.
The hooks on there
You know
are
what I
crazy.
mean? They like what they like, man.
That's true.
Can't blame them.
That's a good question, actually. Like, what song that you in particular haven't probably gravitated to that you've made that has surprised you at the way that people have?
Check.
Yeah, I was thinking that somewhere.
Check. I couldn't fucking stand it, I'll be honest.
But that's probably because you hoarded it for so long.
Yeah. I couldn't fucking stand it. Check.
You
wanna know one that's crazy?
How long did you hold Check for?
Check was like a couple months, like probably like I made it in February 2019, and it came out probably August that year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not too long.
something like that. But I'll be real, the one that's crazy for me, I'm even like, sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, do I even trust myself? Because when the day I made this song that I'm about to mention, a lot of the time I'm making a beat and making a song in the same project file, like so I'll forget to save it, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? Like I'll just be doing it all as I go, and then at the end I'll be like, oh shit, quick save. But by then I'll have the song name and everything, so I'll be calm in it. But I'd finished this song, or done like a freestyle, and bear in mind the actual initial freestyle sounds exactly like the finished version of this song, but only difference is I added an extra verse on the song, innit? But I was about to delete this song, and Shims literally, when I say like, you know when you close it, I wasn't feeling it, and you're about to close it and it says, oh, the project file that you are is still open, do you want to save? Like, don't save, When I say I was my hand was going to the mouse to click don't save, bro. Shims came and said, bro, you fucking stupid, bro. Do you know what this is, bro? And there's a room full of people, like, everyone's in the studio, everyone's like, Vinch, are you fucking sick, bro? Like, you need to record that right now. Like, right fucking now. Like, obviously, I'd done the freestyle already, and then it was like, no, you need to finish this now. Flight mode.
Mad.
I was literally like, nah, the fuck is this, bruv? I was better depressed, though. I think that's what it was, bro. I was better depressed, innit? So, you know, everything was just like, oh, fuck that, man, fuck. This ain't no, man. You know what I'm saying? I was better depressed, bruv. So I think that's probably what was, you know what I'm saying, fam? Like, but yeah, man, that song definitely was a one that shocked me, because I think it's one of my most streamed songs, and I was like, rah, this is crazy. Archway was one that shocked me, not because I didn't like it, but I didn't think people would like that from me.
What?
Bro, it's like, I just didn't think people would want to hear that, because again, like, I know that people gravitate a lot towards my songs where I'm singing and doing the auto-tuning kind of shit. And like, my barsy songs have never been like the most popular ones, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So when I do stuff like that, I knew it was sick. That's what I'm saying. I knew, bro. But it was like, do people want to hear that from Vinch?
No, but yeah. From like Herbo, Vinch, we've been, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's a long time ago as well. So, do you know what I'm saying? Like, my sound has evolved since then.
I know, but rapping wise and do you know what I mean? Like,
but it will be certain people that fuck with it. Do you see what I'm trying to say? People that fucked with me from that time. Whereas people who have, do you get what I'm saying? And gravitate more to that auto-tune sound, for them it's a bit like, it's a bit out of the water. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm saying that I know that some of the mandem will like that from me, but the people who like the flight modes and the switches and all that stuff, I don't know that that's what they want from it. Do you know what I'm saying? But they did, like, they fucked with it. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was proper cool. It was proper cool still. You know what I'm saying? Proper cool for that still. Proper cool, man.
On this project, how did you like structure the songs, like, and make the songs? What was first in terms of like producing, picking beats, making hooks? Like, what was the process?
There wasn't one. There was just like, I like this beat, I'm gonna freestyle on this beat. I didn't write any lyrics down for any of the songs on this thing. Like, I really just wanted it to be based off of feeling, innit? You know what I'm saying? So I was literally just recording takes, like, and I'm don't get me wrong, like, I freestyle a lot, but I'm not always gonna be the one take guy. There's times where I have to do 3 takes, you know what I'm trying to say, like, but I'll do it from top to bottom 3 times, and by the time I got my 3rd one, just like I was saying with the Van der Beek thing, like, I'm in my stride now. I kind of get it. I know I've felt out all the pockets of the beat. I know the scale with the melodies that I kind of can't, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So I just do some of that.
This guy, the Arsenal references.
Like, we don't need those. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, like, we don't need those.
You agreed already. It's like, but
we don't need those.
It, man.
No, we don't need those. I agreed with myself, actually. So I didn't hear what you said. Like, but anyways,
headphones on, nigga.
Like,
anyway, back to
do you know what I'm saying? Like, the lamest guy. Yes. But anyways, as I was saying, bro, fucking, man, I just put them songs together, and then I was just trying to, so the first song, what's it, the first one, In the Wall, I just knew that song was going to go first, just because I felt like it just came in on the perfect energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where it is, because they're all very similar in that sense, so it's not that there is, I don't really think it would have shook it up much if it made, like, if I did it any different, sorry. But then the second one, that you be talking loads to someone that ain't got shit is because I felt like as much as like
That's a real
I was
life,
just
by the way.
saying, I was just trying to say something, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? Like I'm just talking. Bro, honestly, I'm trying to even make it sound like I had this well thought out plan, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I just knew that the Is What It Is song would have to come last, if I'm being real. That's the one thing that I did know, was that song would come last, because I knew that was the one that people had heard already. You know what I'm trying to say? So they have to get to that point to hear it again. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I know that if it's first, the people that already know that song are just listening to that. Some people might not.
I feel you.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, we make that one last. And then Got Shit was just a good one, man, for me, bruv. Like, in a sense of what I was saying, I really, it hits home. But I didn't think it was the one that people would like, because I was being very lazy on that song. But again, this is the good thing about being an artist, you know what I'm trying to say? And I'm not saying I'm trying to be the best rapper in the world, although I would love to be, but like, I'm more concerned about experimenting as an artist and expanding as an artist. And like, as an artist, as in somebody who paints and does all that kind of stuff as well, like, I look at the discipline as, I look at both of them with very similar lenses. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not doing this one thing because that's what I do. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I want to try and do a array of different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to try and touch on very, very different things. And I do want what I'm trying to get into now is to try and be more honest in my music as well. Like, all my dark truths, all my dark stories. Like, I don't want to be afraid to talk about them, because the whole reason I started music was because I looked up to people like Tupac and Biggie and all these people, and I feel like they spoke about things in their music. That's why we connect with them. Even people like Mac Miller, I feel like when you look back, the reason why these people's music outlives them is because of how personal it was and how much we can personally connect to it. You know what I'm trying to say? A lot of the time I do really ask myself, and I'm like, that's cool, but what are you actually saying? I ask myself that question a lot, you know what I'm trying to say? And like, I'm trying to get better at just asking myself that question, not pressuring myself. Again, being experimental, allowing myself to experiment in different ways and tell my story in different ways, because you might tap into it in a different way as well if you allow yourself to. You know what I mean? So
I feel you.
it's therefore what I'm therefore just that's my whole focus, really.
I mean, do you find it hard to be personal?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
I do and I don't. Like, before, when I first started making music, like when I first was writing, if anything, I couldn't be anything but personal. If anything, I was too personal. Like, I'm talking like my darkest days, bro. Like, I'm like when I was, like, trust me, very, very dark stuff. Or when I would even just feel alone, and I was hoping I would be in love. I would write a whole fantasy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I would write these whole things, like, but then when I'll be so real again, like, it is the truth for me. Like, for me, again, I can only speak for myself, but the second this became what I do, it changed, because it was like, it's like, for me to talk about something personal, firstly, something would have to have happened in the first place. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's kind of how it kind of goes.
Yeah.
So to be consistent as an artist, if you're always going to wait for something to happen, you're never really going to always have music, are you? So for you to just always have music, you just need to find something you're going to kind of always talk about in a certain sense. And it's not saying I'm not being personal, but I personally look at it like, I speak for myself, innit? I feel like I'm talking about personal things in my music. Do not get me wrong. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
but the way in which I'm doing so is a lot more surface. Like, I could go deeper. I could go deeper. I don't think I've really touched on me and having seizures like that. And I have in Sorry, and I was like, I just had 2 seizures and I've still been sipping work. You know what I'm saying? Or like the fact that, like, I'm a dad. I don't think I've spoken about like what that's made me, like how that's affected my life, or like how, like, you know what I'm trying to say, being down bad and like finding a way how I managed to get out of that. Like, I ain't really spoken much about these things, you know what I'm saying? Things that I feel like I want to be remembered by. But I think it's just because of how judgmental, like, especially where music is a lot more of a social thing than it was back in the days.
Yeah.
See, like when Tupac and all them man were doing their things, and it's like right now, like if I make a song about a certain thing, like it's like me putting up a certain, like if I was to make a song about Andrew Tate, Wait,
which
deep
is
what I'm saying.
crazy.
If I made a song and dropped a song about Andrew Tate, yeah, or somebody and versus somebody famous who posts on his Insta story something about him supporting Andrew Tate, essentially in a social setting, are they not going to view both of us the same? If you get what I'm trying to say. And I'm saying that to say like your music now can actually be more used to judge you in a sense. Like the same way like you can misgender someone, or you can, you know what I'm saying? Like there's so many ways and things in today's day and age that you can be judged by. You get what I'm trying to say?
I mean, but you can't create art thinking from that perspective though.
But this is the thing though. This is where now like art and society actually kind of always clash, and that's where art is actually created. Is from the clash between like art and society, and how they never actually essentially agree with each other. You know what I'm trying to say? Art and society, like you have to be an outspoken person. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you have to be somebody who is essentially like not necessarily, who doesn't necessarily go with the status quo. But my point of the matter is that a lot of artists, in my opinion, we do go with the status quo. We do want to be politically correct. Like we're at this point, at your underground point in your career, your up and coming stage in your career, we already have to move like the finished article. You already have to move like that from this point. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it almost works backwards on you on the point now where it's like, before it was like, okay, cool, you get to that point and then they look back and then you lose certain things because of what you said like 20 years ago. Now, you're not even going to get into that room. You're not even in that room yet. You need to already be careful with what you say before you're even in that room. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And that's what I'm saying. It's like, that was just an example of what I'm saying, but I'm just saying that in the wider thing to say that the way we are judged now, like I was literally talking to there's a girl I talked to, you know what I'm trying to say, really, really good like friend of mine, you know what I'm saying, very beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying, very talented woman. But bro, like I'm talking to her and I was like, I know so much, like we talk so much, you know what I'm saying, about so much stuff, and like she got a lot of stuff going on and a lot of stuff that she's been from. Like, why don't you actually talk about this? And she was like, do you know what it is? It's like, if I feel like if I say certain things in my songs, like certain people are gonna know the songs about them and and you know what I'm trying to say.
But I don't
again,
feel you should create from that place of thinking about other people. Do you get me? Like,
what is that? In what sense though? What do you mean? What if an experience of yours is?
I agree, but
really,
bro,
as long
this
as you're
is
not
for
cussing them
you
out.
though.
As long as you're not cussing them out.
Shall I tell you my personal opinion? Yeah, is that when it comes to art, bro, yeah, it's like saying, yeah, like let's just say for example, I hate Hitler. I hate him. I actually hate the guy, yeah. And I was somebody who experienced the Holocaust. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's say I was a Jewish person, you know what I'm saying, who was a victim of that. You know what I'm trying to say? And I'm an artist, a radicalist artist. You know what I'm saying? I paint very outlandish things, and I paint the Nazi thing. In my head, I know like I'm saying this to disrespect the whole thing because I hate it. But you're like you can say what you want to say as long as you don't do that though. As long as you don't do that, it's fine. You can do that. Say what you want to say. Do art. Be free. As long as you don't do that, though. And this is where, like, again, you walk the line. This is what I was saying before about whether you're the emotional person and you create music because it's just something you do because you love it.
Yeah.
Or are you the person that's trying to make money off this, bro? And this is, again, these are where these questions do come into it, bro.
Into the conversation we wanted to have as well. Yeah.
It does. It actually does.
It does.
Funny enough, it actually does. But
It does.
yeah. Wait. Do you have any more questions before we move on to that? Or no? Because but the whole argument of not allowing people to police your art, I agree up until a point. Do you get me? Because at a certain point, you have to recognize what it is that you're putting out, and you,
in a sense
are
of
very,
where you choose to put it out. But
I agree.
Go on.
But for you are very cognizant. You are very aware of what you're putting out. Do you get me?
I want to be less aware though.
But that's why you know when you put out a song, do you not put parental advisory or explicit language in it? Okay.
Wait, but I feel that's just like a given nowadays anyway. Like,
why is it a given? There's plenty of artists that put in music that don't put that they
but
don't
do
need
they?
to put that.
But do they swear or talk about whatever
So
in
is
their
they
music?
still making music?
What's the point that you lot are making here though? I'm trying to you got like what happened? Did something happen?
Alright, cool.
Explain background.
Alright, cool. Background to it. Have you heard of this artist called T.S. Lager? Bro. T.S. Lager, he's a guy that dropped a song. Very reminiscent of like J Hus, Parsalu, and whatnot. He dropped a song, I forgot what the song was called. But this guy, bearing in mind he's 15. I want you to listen to the song.
Let me play it on now.
And think, what do you call it? Just hear what he's saying. Do you get me? And just tell me what you think about him saying this. Because I feel like at a certain point, what are we doing here? In terms of what are we putting out? And yeah, just putting out in the music, do you get me? Because yeah,
I'm gonna spin it.
Spin it. Wait, it's on.
See my niggas chop baddies and chop baller. Woulda caught a nigga if he never ran faster. Turn his belly to spaghetti if he want pasta. If I see it up, I could never walk past ya. Tryna build up, turn her up ganja. How many touch cloud, Luke Skywalker? How many turn loud, all gang rasta? I don't take order, I'm a shot caller. If I pull out with a pole, make a nigga limbo. When we step in the mo, everybody bend low. I got numbers on a boo like I'm playing bingo. Cut a up boy like tell me where your tingle. All you hear is brrrr when we let the tingle. Let me know where you're on, so I know to bring smoke. Roads been cold, now I gotta let the kid know. If he's involved, bullets coming out the window. I got war in my blood, you can't take it from me. I'm one of a kind, you can't make a copy. Come and see our glass, I'ma shake your body. I don't want wahala when I'm making money. When we rise our hand, we don't call taxi. Nigga call headlights, you're there Bambi. All of us bad breeds, I stick to my plan. If I say plan A, we don't mean plan B. See my niggas chop baddies and chop baller. Woulda caught a nigga if he never ran faster. Turn his belly to spaghetti if he want pasta. If I see it up, I could never walk past ya. Tryna build up, turn her up ganja. How many touch cloud, Luke Skywalker? How many turn loud, all gang rasta? I don't take order, I'm a shot caller. Call me the young goat, tell him that I've been that. If a nigga give chat, put him in a bin bag. I'm a little nigga, but I'm stepping with a big whack. They don't ride tickets.
Cold.
I agree.
Cold.
I agree.
Cold.
I agree.
Cold.
However, this guy is 15. When you're talking about putting bodies in black bags, making stomachs turn to spaghetti and shit, what are we doing there? I can't lie. That, for me, is brazy, regardless of whether it's a bang or not. Do you get me? Because, bro, people are listening to this. Kids, alright, cool. I'm gonna talk from the perspective of kids. Kids will listen to this, think it's real or not. And I don't know, they will be influenced by it in one form or another. Whether that be them actually going out and riding out to this shit, if you're involved in that, whatever, or just thinking that's a way to live. Do you get me? That's brazy to me. I can't lie. Like,
Yeah, but do you reckon
That's
this
crazy.
was their first access point to music?
bro, they're signed, by the way, just so you know.
It wouldn't surprise me. That visual was brazy.
Yeah, they're signed, so they put it under like a thing, what do you call it, like a holder label or whatever, but the thing is signed or whatever. But that's besides the point. This is brazy to be pushing out as a 15-year-old, respectfully. And I'm a hypocrite because I liked SL when he dropped Gentleman. This guy was talking about a bag of mad shit.
Yeah.
And he was at 15, 16.
Yeah.
Same thing. But
Who are you?
I'm a hypocrite.
No, I'm saying who are you?
Who are you? Come on, bro. Are we comparing who are you to this? Man said he's the gram scene savior of Reeboks. But let's. It's not even.
Yeah,
it's not even the same, bro.
But no, I think so. What if he was a 15-year-old director, made a horror movie?
Oh man!
Or he made
It's very different.
No, we're not doing
Why is it
that.
different?
We're not
It's
doing
very
that.
different.
Why is it
We're
different?
not doing
It's very
that.
different.
Why
bro.
is it different?
It's very different.
Explain to me.
I should explain to you why directing a horror movie is different.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing a movie, firstly and foremost, we know it's fiction. That's already the
What
first.
about art?
Huh?
This
Is the thing, yeah. I can't lie.
What
yeah.
about music?
Let me tell you the truth.
I do
bro,
know
yeah.
it's facts. What
Listen
music?
to this is my opinion, my personal opinion, yeah. As a hypocrite, because I talk about certain things myself. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, however, for me, it's all about being tasteful. That's the thing about art that a lot of these men forget. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, art is not something that is like, for example, like the greatest artists back in the day, yeah. Listen, wait, let me land. I know you're about to listen. The greatest artists back in the day, for example, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're gonna have an exhibition. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have all their art in certain places. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is going to be harmed as a result of that. That's not gonna be a result of their art. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Their art does not incite violence against other people. If it does, these exhibitions, they do themselves. They don't have big institutions putting money and injecting money into those exhibitions if they know that that's what it's gonna cause. What I think is nuts here, bro, yeah, people making the songs, that's their business. They're making the songs is one thing. It's the labels, do you get what I'm trying to say, that are injecting money into this stuff and makes it have more of an influence. But I can't lie, first hand, bro, my nephew, fam, is like, what, he's 18 now, but before all of that, bro, I'm talking 3 years ago. Yeah, I'm trying to say, fam, when he's like 15. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the youth bunking school. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Wearing them little ballies, like they're all talking and rapping on drill beats on the roadside. Like they're all, this is how they all are. You know what I'm trying to say? And I can't blame there for being access. If there is access for something to happen, it's going to happen. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's the people who are allowing it to happen. That's where I think it's crazy. You know what I'm trying to say? Because the people that actually buy into this sound, the majority of the time, are people who don't even live anything to do with this life remotely at all.
Yeah, facts.
And that's, you don't think that's dangerous though,
Bro. That's the
I
thing.
think it's dangerous. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because for me personally, yeah, when I make my music, if I'm ever drawing someone out or talking something, I'm speaking about very specific individuals. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's not there's not gonna be somebody who's gonna hear that somewhere else and say, yeah, because he said that, I'm gonna go and do this guy in, fam.
But when it comes to other art now, yeah.
Like what? You haven't given me any examples, bro.
Directors.
Like what? You haven't given me any examples, bro. You're not giving me an example. A director of movie that what?
I'm saying that, dude, let's say action, horror movies, whatever.
But
Fiction.
Again, we know that's fiction.
So what do you
Fiction.
mean?
Bro, and even,
How do
you know
not
what's
that's not
worse?
fiction?
Okay,
Because let's be real, they're not putting it out and saying it to be fiction. Let's not be real. The reason why gangster rap is a thing, bro, yeah, is not because of it being fictional. Please, let's be very honest.
They're doing that now.
Yeah, but they know that. The general consensus in music, you can't compare music, bro, yeah, to fucking movies, bro, because that's almost like saying, yeah, okay, cool. If somebody if so and such is in a music video, yeah, okay, cool. I saw it in a music video, so obviously it has to be the same thing if it was in a film. No, it's a fucking music video. It's not the same thing. The approach is going to be different because it's two completely different things, though.
My point on comparing it is the creative process. Like,
okay, cool. In what sense, though?
They're still directors or filmmakers, whoever make design films and that, they would have got inspiration from somewhere. Had a chain of thought, and they've gone down that rabbit hole and whatnot. And now they've created the film. Same with a musician.
But again, like, what director is dropping diss movies?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? In music, let's just say the artist is the parallel to the director in the example that you're giving. Do you get what I'm trying to say? A lot of what the artists are doing, yeah, is actually just drawing out a lot of other artists. You know what I'm trying to say? Drawing out artists or just inciting certain things, innit? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this as a hip. I'm still going back to go and listen to all this shit, bro. So don't think I'm here trying to. You know what I'm trying to say, fam? But I'm saying as a director, bro, the parallel is not the same at all, bro. Because people
go. What about when I give you directors that are on the run from America because because of what they're doing in the
obviously, bro.
And when you look at the masses now,
hold
bro,
on.
the masses of directors are not known for that, though.
And then,
the masses of directors are not known for that, though.
And you look at the movies they're making.
The majority of directors are not known for that, though. This is the difference. Why I'm saying the parallel is not the same, because that is a small percentage of directors. Whereas, it's a small percentage. You said one name. And how many directors exist in this life and have existed?
How long did it take for his name to come out?
Bro, okay, listen to this, yeah. I'm sure right now, bro, yeah. Listen to this, bro, yeah. Let's say right now, bro, to make that example, yeah. If you could name me, yeah, all the mad directors that you know, bro, yeah. Then name me all the mad rappers you know, yeah, and tell me that the mad musicians will not completely trump your list of directors.
No, but that's just because music is more easy to make.
But that's my point, bro. And this is why I said it's not the people themselves, it's the perception that is created around the people. That's what I'm saying. So for example, no, because what I'm saying now, bro, yeah, is listen to what I'm saying. When we go to a movie, unless they have told us, bro, yeah, think of how we generally receive these things. When we go to watch a movie, unless they have told us, yeah, that it's fictional, non-fictional, or documentary or something like that, yeah, no matter what we see in there, even if it's come from a true story, unless they told us that, no matter what they show us on that screen, we know it's not real. Unless they tell us otherwise, am I lying? You're not looking at that and thinking, oh, this is so detailed. I think this must come from a real place. Let's be real. You're not thinking that. Unless you've read in the flipping reviews or something like that, or the director's come out and said that it's based on a true story, or you saw that on Twitter. You're not thinking that that's come from a real place. Am I lying?
Yeah.
So when you listen to a musician, and you listen to them talking about certain things, 9 times out of 10, you're thinking it came from a real place, unless you find out otherwise. Unless you find out the background story on this guy, No, but my point is, bro, is that from the offset, you're already coming in there with an imbalance. I know this is fictional. This I don't know. So what I'm digesting from this thing, yeah, it only kind of goes so far because, again, it's fictional. My brain is not seeing it as reality. If my brain is digesting all these words, though, as somebody's reality, I'm going to respond differently to it. I'm going to respond differently. Like, for example, if I see a Jeep, yeah, drive over another car in a movie, you know what I'm trying to say? And I see a Jeep outside and a car outside. In my head, I'm still not going to be like, okay, cool, that Jeep's going to drive over that car. Because I know that happened in a fucking movie. Whereas if I hear run a man down in my Reebok, if I see that happen on the roadside from hearing that, 9 times out of 10, I'm thinking that's really what's happening right now, bro. Am I lying? So this is what I'm trying to say, bro. The way your brain is digesting certain things because you already know it to be certain things, bro. It's like, it's even the same with fucking religion in a certain sense. Nobody's told you that anything in that is fact. No one. But you've already learned to kind of receive this information in a way that your brain digests it in a certain way. That's what I'm saying. So you can't compare it. There's people chinging man down in the Bible. We could even use the Bible as a parallel, could we not? And say, okay, yeah, but we're reading it in text that people are beheading people and doing the mad things, bro. But nobody today is going off and doing any of that, are they? Because they read it there. So you can't. This is what I'm saying, fam. Like, you can't really use that as the director thing as a parallel, bro, because we know that this is fake. Fam,
and to make it worse, it's like, either way, if it's real what he's talking about, that's fucked up. That the fact that he's 15 and he's living through that. Or if it's fake, it's mad that a label is backing.
That's what I'm saying. Bro. No, even if it's real, bro, yeah. If it's real, again, it's art. Like we said. Crazy. So I still believe, yeah, because it's art, he should have access to express whatever he's going through. No one should be able to control that. Nobody.
Yeah, but
nobody. But for it to become a market point, you can now sell this to people.
Bro, remember that? That's sad, bro. The AI rapper. Why are we shocked though?
Who?
No, but it doesn't make it any less right, bro. It doesn't make it any less.
It's sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like. Bro, you have to think, bro. Most of black markets is the world profiting off of our trauma. Let's just be real, anyway, fam. That's all it comes down to at the most of it. Really? Am I lying? Most of the things that sell is like with black people. The thing, or not now, maybe now, like the narrative and the scape is changing, bro. But a lot of the time, black trauma is what sells, bro.
So what you saying? All these artists that have white people that sell out their stadium tours and that they should get more black fans or what?
Wait, what? I don't understand what you said. What you said? I don't understand. Wait, where did that come from? Say the point again.
Saying that.
Because
say that again.
It's because for me, yeah, obviously, black trauma, yes, is what sells most for black people. Yeah, the people that are buying it are the white people. Yeah, and that's making them sell out these stadiums, etc., etc. So if we don't want black, like, how can we? Like, what are we supposed to do with that? Like, of course, black trauma's gonna sell, and it just is what it is type thing. I don't, you know what I mean, like,
facts.
So,
facts.
Like,
but I'm not saying that this is like oh my gosh, we need to stop it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying though, if you did want to, that's where you need to be looking. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm trying to say?
If you want to.
So what I'm saying is, so this whole like, oh, stop the violence or whatever, or stop people buying it, or stop the white people buying the music. I don't care like that, innit? But what I'm saying is, I can objectively look at it and identify, if you did want to approach it, this is where you would need to approach it from. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You can't be mad at the people who are saying their truths if that's where it is. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's the place that houses that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Fair. But there's the thing where people are trying to have issues with the people making it, though.
Should I tell you where I do, though? This is where I do, innit? You know what I'm saying? You see somebody like Young Thug, who does rap about certain things, you know what I'm trying to say? Free slap, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why I don't put him, like, even if I was to try and even scale it back to somebody more relative to us, you know what I'm saying? If it was somebody like a Heady, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, who, again, is a drill artist, you get what I'm trying to say? So the majority of his music probably did, at a certain point, rely on, you know what I'm trying to say? It was like violence, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, but somebody like him, like, if you're an artist, bro, if you die by that sword, no pun intended, you know what I'm trying to say? If you die by that sword that you are an artist, then test yourself as an artist. I'm sure that this is not all you are capable of. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Actually try to do something else. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, actually try, because in that sense, in my opinion, you start to limit your own self now. Yep. You start to limit yourself. So you're an artist, but you're telling me that you're an artist who can only do this one thing.
Certain rappers are happy with that.
Then you're not an artist, in my opinion.
Yeah, you just.
That's not being an artist, in my opinion.
Fair.
This is what I'm saying. Being an artist, being somebody who's just rapping, like, that's being an artist.
Not everybody has the aspiration.
No, but the thing is, though, is that when we started this conversation, we were talking about people being artists. You were saying art all the time. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I'm saying, if that person's interest has nothing to do with art, bro, then what are we talking about? You're not an artist, so I can't even have that conversation with you. So I can be mad at you in terms of you just being a rapper, because you're not putting out art, are you? You know what I'm trying to say? You're just putting out rap of you saying something that I don't look to them to be the same thing. Especially with the new generation,
Pusha T, what are you saying about him?
Bro, but even me personally, fam, Pusha T is also one of my favourite rappers, but
he's not an artist.
I know because I know what I'm getting from him.
But so what are you saying he's not an artist?
In my personal opinion, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, but this is like the same. In fact, I would say he is. But shall I tell you why? No, but no, why? Let me give you. Can I give you an example of what I even just with the guy I just used as an example was Young Thug. You know what I'm trying to say? He's talking about certain stories and certain realities. The realities and things he's been speaking about haven't changed, but he's done it in so many different tasteful ways. In a rock album, in a thing where it sounds like R&B, in this and that. Like, that's art. That's art, though. But this is what I'm saying. Pusha's done the same thing. The production. He's worked on projects with Kanye. Had Kanye work on the whole production. And even though he's talking about, you know what you're going to get from this artist, you know what I'm trying to say? The way in which he's done it has been tasteful. He's done it in ways where sometimes the whole album is metaphoric and you can actually think he's talking about completely. This is what art is to me as a person. Basquiat didn't just draw a bunch of lines every single time, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's times where he pushed himself. Do you get what I'm saying?
He's a type of...
Yeah, but he's an artist as well, though, because he's pushing himself. Which is what I'm saying, though. If all you're going to do... Even this guy, for me personally, I would... If I hear more of his music, this guy that you just showed me, if I hear more of his music, I'll probably be more even edged to say that he's an artist as well. Because he's saying a lot of the stuff these drill rappers are saying, but he's took a very different approach to it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And if he can show me that that's something he can do you know what I'm trying to say, then I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I don't sit from a chair where I'm talking shit about these people. I am just simply saying, if you did want to have a problem with this is where you would come from. You know what I'm saying? That's the angle you would look at it from. Like, we're having a conversation, innit? I'm not going to be on your side. I didn't come here to be... you know what I'm trying to say? Like, so I'm more time on your side anyway. But for the sake of the conversation, I can't be in it. So.
For me, obviously, I say it's... Even if a rapper isn't that versatile or is that great, if they've got a form of rap or type of rap that they want to stick to, like let's say it be it trap or drill or whatever,
they should be entitled to do that.
But
I should also be entitled to my opinion of whether I think that you are an artist or just a rapper.
That's fair, and that's why I'm trying to say. No, but that's why when I said Pusha T, you trying to,
and I'm saying he's an artist though,
okay,
because Young Thug for the same reason I said Young Thug was
Push what? How many? What? What does? What? What?
I know what you're saying, bro.
How many different things does Push bring to the table? How many different things? Rapper-wise. Please tell me, how many different things? Rapper-wise, how many different things does Push bring to the table?
I'm still calling him my artist, bro. This is me personally.
See, that's what I'm saying. No, but you're saying that because you love Pusha and you know he's great at what he does.
Yeah, because what I said is that but he's great at what he does. But what he does, being a wordsmith like he is, you know what I'm trying to say, being a rapper of that level, you know what I'm trying to say, it requires you to put flows together differently. Bro, most of these artists, bro, these drill. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, fam, because you know what I'm saying, fam, bro. But a lot of these things and cadences, bro, it's only very few of these artists that have something that separates them from every other drill artist. Do you know what I'm trying to say, or everyone? So, but Push, bro, regardless, he's rapping about the same things your Gucci Manes are talking about, your flipping T.I.s are talking about, you know what I'm saying? There's so many other people, bro, but the way in which he does it separates him from everything and everyone else, and that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He can push himself. He can talk about this one thing. It's like fucking Michael Jackson in a certain sense. I'm not saying it's the same, but in a sense, essentially 90% of his songs are about love. You know what the fuck they're about, do you not, fam? They're love songs, bro.
Very true.
They're love songs. But he's an artist, is he not? Alright then, next topic, please.
Nah.
What?
It's not the same.
What? How's it not the same?
It's not the same.
How's it not the same? Because you literally just said you know what you're gonna get from this person, I lie.
You don't always know what you're gonna get.
My man's not gonna sing and then do a couple hee-hees and then do you know what I'm saying, and then do it.
Black and white. What's the song?
But bro, that's in the latter part of his career, bro, where he started getting on the more economical thing and he was battling court cases. That's why he had to start. Man had to start making political moves, bro, because he was in them courts. MJ was a bad boy. You get me?
I hear it.
You feel me? Bro,
Yeah,
but you
man.
get what I'm trying to say though, bro. Like, being an artist, I think, requires you to just test yourself and to test the boundaries of art. That is what art is.
Agreed.
No, but even that in itself, it still can be within the same playing field. You know what I'm trying to say? But nonetheless, you still play around with it. Like Heady One's not out here doing house songs and da-da-da. He's really kind of playing in his own.
He did Fred again.
Yeah, but you get what I'm trying to say, innit?
No,
you know
he's
what I'm
an
trying to say?
artist, though. He's an artist.
You see what I'm saying, though? That's what I'm saying. Like, he's pushing himself, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Do you know
like,
my whole... Yeah, but...
My problem is not with the artists. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying now.
There's certain people that have problems with the artists making.
Yeah, because that's just sometimes because they're shit. Let's just be real.
Exactly.
Because so why do you want me to back someone that's shit, bro? I don't care about your art if it's shit. I'm not bad. Like, I didn't come here to talk about shit.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But it's a thing where, well, actually, no, this wasn't shit, and obviously she had an issue with
how old he was. Was that what she had an issue with?
How old he was and people pushing it out and whatnot.
Yeah, because again, but like at the same time, yeah, she's trying to make light of an issue that hip hop is here because of shit like that, bro. So it's not a new thing, bro. It's been happening since the 80s, bro, since the 90s, fam. Like all this shit, bro. Like, bro, you get what I'm saying, bro? How old was Lil Wayne when he was in fucking Cash Money, bro? When he was, in Hot Boys and back in the day, fam, with them lot, fam. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this ain't new, bro. This ain't new, man. Bow Wow was talking about what his OGs and stuff was doing. The guy was like 6 years old, fam. Like, Lil Romeo, all these guys, fam. Like, these guys have been doing it from babies, bruv. Let alone fucking being 15 years old, fam.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, when we was in school, how old was Ard Ads and all them, man, fam? They was only like 17, bruv. Do you get what I'm trying to say, fam? When man's in like year 8, like year 7, year 9 and that. Them man are only like Political Peak, Sneak Bowl, all these men. These men are young G's, fam. Them times.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're making like, I hear what she's saying though, but these problems like this in the world, bro, yeah, I feel like they can only stop if, you know, when you put bees in one room and you turn the lights off, they all kind of, because they can't fly in the dark.
Yeah.
You have to kind of do it like that, bro. If you want everyone to kind of be on the same page, everyone has to drop at the same time. Everyone has to at the same time. Boom.
What, gang violence and shit like that?
Huh?
You talking about gang violence?
Yeah, like the whole stop the violence thing and things of that nature. You know what I'm trying to say?
That
like,
shit ain't ever gonna stop. Man.
Exactly. You're just always gonna have people, but again, this is why art and society, really and truly, nothing I'm
And
saying
there's
is
several
gospel. This is what art is and
there's
how it
several
exists. It
reasons why.
exists in
That's true.
society to
That's
kind
true.
of shake it up.
No,
That's what
but-
art exists to do.
And
I
I
agree.
feel like one of my points of my issue with it is the fact that blaming the rappers that make this content that might be violent or whatever, yeah, is like.
Are you mad at R. Kelly for making an album called I Did It?
That was fucking crazy.
Are you mad at him though? By the same principle that we're saying here, and it's art, right? It's art, right? And he's probably even one of the greatest songwriters of all time, if we're trying to be
Yes,
honest
if-
as well.
if we're
So
being objective,
it's art,
yes.
though, right?
He's sick though. What?
And we're not saying. I'm not saying it here to say that he is or he isn't. What I'm saying is though, is that
Yes,
are you
I'm
mad
mad.
at him making an album
course
about a real life thing? Is it
He's an
art?
idiot.
It's art, right?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
It's art, right?
He's an idiot.
It's art, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now that's all I need you to say. I don't need you to say you like it or you fuck with him. I just need you to be able to say
so
that.
what's your point though? I don't get your point.
I was just, it wasn't a point. It was a
Oh, okay,
question.
okay,
I was
okay,
trying to
okay.
see like, is it the same or would it be a different rule for him, but a different rule for? Do you see what I'm saying?
No, because he's I thought
Me killing somebody and saying I did it, which 90% of these mans, but then me doing that mad thing and saying I did it.
Yeah.
One is celebrated, one isn't. And which one is actually worse? Which one is really worse, bro? And let me tell you, I want that murder music, bro. I want it.
Right, because you got to live with that.
I still but life is the ultimate thing. If I'm looking at it from that religious standpoint, bro, like for you to take somebody's life, yeah, that's
different.
That's it. You know what I'm trying to say? There's some people that have, and God bless those women, you know what I'm saying, that have been through something like that and maybe not managed to all the way come back from it, but they haven't let it affect them moving forward in their life, if that makes sense. But me just taking your life and me deciding that for you,
no, that's crazy.
that's way worse, bro. If anything, I look at them as pretty much the same as each other. I wouldn't say, but I'm saying for the sake of the conversation. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like how do you?
It's mad regardless.
It's mad, exactly.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm
that
saying?
we-
And I
we
just
try-
think it's mad that we
we
champion
try-
one and not the other.
But
We shouldn't
do you know what
champion
it is?
either, innit? Really?
Do you know what it is? We're just hypocrites, and that's we
Facts.
had this conversation.
Yeah, bro.
like,
That's why Tupac
and
is
we
one of the
just
best
accept-
rappers ever
we
because he would
accepted
make
that.
Dear Mama. And then,
Yeah, he had
and
that
then
range.
make,
Hit
and
him
then
up,
make
hit him
fucking,
up.
yeah, I'm saying, bro, like,
that
but he
range.
was the reflection of a human being. It's like, bro, today I might feel like this, but tomorrow I feel like this. Like, I'm what? Like, that's it's a reflection
I
of
agree
what it
still.
means to be human. You know what I'm saying, fam?
I agree.
Like,
I agree still.
we're hypocrites, bro. We're hypocrites,
we
bro.
are.
I remember the other day, like, I was at some girl's crib. I say the other day, it's a couple months ago, in case any other like women are listening.
that's all
But like,
domestic.
basically, like, imagine. She was talking shit about Octavian. You get what I'm trying to say? Now, that's somebody that used to be my friend. I don't agree with certain things or whatever, but like, I'm not here to ever talk about that because I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not here to judge, man, because I don't know. I don't know that situation. I don't know either of them on that, like that person. I didn't know their relationship on a personal level for me to have an opinion on that. But obviously everybody does in society. That's what happens, innit? You know what I'm saying? So you have that going on, and then in the same conversation, they're playing XXXTentacion. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, cold guy. You know what I'm saying? Cold artists. Both of them are cold artists, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? And like, both of them are very, very cold artists. You know what I'm saying? But I found it funny. I literally was like, I was like, what, do you like my man? Yeah? Obviously she did. Like, she's playing, man. I was like, what, do you like my man? She was like, yeah, like, he's so cold and like, he had such a good heart. I was like, you know, he was beating up his missus. And that's like, he was fighting that case before he died. Like he was going to court for that. Like, he never got found guilty because obviously he died, but he was beating up his missus. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The evidence and all that was out, and I was like, so why is it that you listen to my man? And she's like, oh yeah, but no, you could see he was trying to change. I said, you live in London.
Bro.
You live in London.
Bro.
The guy's from Florida, bro.
Bro.
You live in London. You're trying to tell me that, oh yeah, but he was trying to change. You could
Fam.
see it. You could see. I said, nah. I said, no, I'm done. That was when I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck what anyone says, bro, because everyone is talking shit.
Bro,
Everyone's talking
just
shit.
that culture of
Everyone's talking
the
shit,
whole
bro.
cancelling thing, the whole shunning people for them making mistakes or whatever. It's just brazy to me.
Brother.
Because we're acting like everybody isn't, like, you're acting like you're perfect almost when you judge the next man. Do you get me? And I'm not excusing any behavior at all. Like, let me make that clear. But bro, people make mistakes all the time. Do you get me? And especially if you see growth after said mistake, and you still choose to go back on it and still pull them up on it. It's like the whole Chris Brown thing for me. Like, bro, fam, let's keep it a stack.
Well, we're keeping a stack.
Just to take it away from local matters, should I say? But like, bro, people are still getting onto him for something that happened.
Bro, you forgotten what he did after Rihanna?
What?
He had issues with Karuchi. Karuchi put him on fucking like man, he's got a quarter that can't be around her for a certain
But
amount
they're
of
now
years.
cool.
So that happened in the first place.
I know, but
I'm
if
talking about the violence.
If the people
the violence
are now
still
cool,
dead there.
if the affected
Don't
people are
matter.
not, what?
Don't matter.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
what I mean.
No. Because if I
Don't-
rob you, yeah,
don't
you forgive me, fam. He's still gonna look at me like, bro, but you did rob him. I don't
Exactly.
care. I don't care that you
And it's not like- it's not like
you
you've done
robbed
it
him in the
once.
first place.
It's not
bro.
like you've done it once.
So what, you're gonna rob me and then be cool with me after?
If you've done it the one time, fair. If you've done it the one time, it was a one blip. Man's had other situations, fam.
I'm still
don't
Team
know.
Breezy. I love him. I'm
His
sorry.
music, again, hypocrite,
fucking love
but his
man.
music, and even Bear
Yeah, no,
girls
for
trying
real.
to say cancel Tory, but they're all pulling up to Chris Brown when he wrote
Yeah.
All of
yeah.
them.
No, but yeah,
All
at
of
least
them were
Chris
quick in
Brown
that
uses
line.
hands. He ain't using guns.
So that's
Bro, sold out dates.
Chris Brown ain't shooting no bitches.
I'm telling you. That's
Chris
a
ain't
fact.
out here shooting no ladies,
That's
my
a
boy.
fact.
Hey.
Boy, but hypocrites, isn't it? We're all hypocrites.
That's,
It is what
that's
it is.
literally where
That's
it is,
just
bro.
The simplest part of
That's
it. fam.
literally where it is, bro. So
Simplest part of
stop
it,
the
bro.
violence. Give me more murder music. That's
I
it.
hear it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Stop
hear
the
it.
violence, though, people. Stop the violence, though, bro. You get me, fam?
feel you.
Please, man.
I feel
Stop
you.
the violence, bro. Just give me the murder music, fam. For real.
Yeah, fam.
I'm trying to go brazy.
I hear it.
I'm trying to
I
go
can't lie.
brazy. I'm trying to go brazy, bro. I need it for my ego, please. Please.
I get it. I can't lie.
Be tasteful. And like, yeah, you ran man down the other day, bro. Yeah, but let me hear about what's going on at home. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, what's
facts,
going on between you and your
facts,
missus, mate? Like,
facts.
let us know. You know what I mean? You got a crush on one of your cats, bro. Let me know, bro. I'm not gonna judge you. Do you know what I mean? Let us know, bro.
Facts.
Trust me, you're more than a trapper, bro. Trust me.
Trust.
We see the good in you.
Trust.
You know what I'm saying?
Trust.
We see you, bro. We want to know
Yeah.
who you really are.
Trust.
You watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Come on, man. What,
Bro, but a lot of man ain't willing to tap into that side of them.
But then this is where again
Yeah.
the whole art thing comes in. I just feel like because a lot of men are incapable. I don't think that men are capable
Yeah,
of doing
certain
certain
men not
things.
capable.
It's
Yeah.
simply just not capable.
Certain man just saw it as a lick, and that's how they got here.
Literally.
And
Do you know how easy it is to get a mic now? You see all this shit that we're doing now, bro, yeah? In 2004, bro, 2003, bro, do you think we could just be like, yeah, we're going to start our own podcast? To get access to these microphones.
yeah,
What?
Go to
Studio time. Studio. When man them were just saying, brother, we're going to play instrumental and record the thing, the freestyle on our phones and bang it up on YouTube. Because that's the best you could probably do. If you didn't have peas to go studio, you do a little F64 type thing and bang it on YouTube and that will go viral. You know what I'm trying to say? So the fact that man can do it's so accessible, bro. Like when I remember how me, Digo, and Triggs done it when we was in year 11, fam, bro. We was all selling like Capri Suns, Rockies, By the end of the week, we put together £40 between like four of us. That's £120. Got the mic next week, boom, quick. Yeah. So you can only imagine when our kids are probably making more money than us at their young age. So what is studio? I'm seeing little kids smoking cigarettes outside pirate studios these days, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to say like these little youngers are just there. They're just there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like music is a lick for these lot, bro. The same way like when we was young, it was like, oh, I want to kick ball. Not because you even actually had a passion for it. You was like, nah, this is the way out though. You know what I'm trying to say? That's how you pretty much looked at it. Now these man, when we was kids to be a musician, like the way we see UK success right now, I can't lie. Like when I was in school, I did not think that you'd think of it, but it didn't seem very possible. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, and now you look at where the UK is musically, artistically, and generally, you're like, wow, this shit's not even a dream no more. So imagine how they're looking at it. these youngers, fam, who are growing up with it and understanding the
their
pace of it.
normal
Yeah,
now.
you get
This
it. All
is
these
their
TikToks and all these things, they understand the pace of this a lot more differently. So
Yeah.
their brain is almost working like the machine itself.
Yeah, it's
Facts.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, bro, if I show you lot my cousin's music, bro, yeah, he's 18, bro, yeah. I'd think that this guy's murdered so many people and he's so good. I believe him,
Bro.
but I know the guy. He's my fucking nephew. I know him. He's not done. He's not. He wouldn't hurt a fly. You know what I'm trying to say?
hear
But
it.
the bottom line is, bro, I believe him. I fucking do. I'll tell
Bro,
you. I believe
hear
him.
it, but again, who's that on? Because we as consumers enjoy that. Do you get me? And that gives them.
But again, it's the machine though,
license to
because
do that.
a consumer only consumes what they're shown to consume. You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying, fam? So
Agreed.
that as well, fam.
Completely
Like
agree.
our brains are shifted and shaped into what we are taught to like, what we are taught to not like. You know what I'm trying to say, fam? Like we're taught that. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a saying, I'm paraphrasing, bro, but there's a saying, yeah, that no human thought exists by itself. There has to be an initial thought for the next thought to even exist, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Kind of like when you grow up and learn to walk, you see the walking and then you walk, but it didn't just come to you. Oh, you know what would be sick, fam? If man got up and stood on my feet and started walking. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You know what I mean, fam? Like,
That's true.
yeah, man. We thank God. Hey, more murder music, man. That's why I've stopped the violence, bro. Stop the violence. Stop the violence, please. Please. I can't lie. I wanna hear like K-Trap, yeah, make like a strictly like you know what I miss, bro, yeah?
I don't want to hear it.
Back in the day, yeah, I know he don't, but you know, like back in the day, bro, yeah, like 50 Cent was probably like, he embodied what it meant to be a gangster rapper in a certain time, innit? But man would make whole love songs, bro. Like I was here for it as well, bro. Like, do you remember when it was Olivia, the first lady of G, innit? And you had her like twisting up in the videos and that as well. I can't lie, I was there for that, man.
Olivia.
I was there for the little chemistry that, you know what I'm saying, like the rappers had going on, like Bow Wow and Omarion. They had their little thing that they was doing, where they was doing all these like the rappy R&B. I'm trying to hear, give me some K Trizzy of that. Give me some Heady of that. Yeah? Give me some fucking Mist. Nah, you're right actually. But give me some
Mist. What happened?
No, I missed this cold. Wait, I'm not trying.
Mr.
Don't let me violate.
He's focused on the house and EDM and
Hey,
that.
Yeah,
bro,
dude, get in.
listen,
Hey,
get
you see, if you
Facts.
see the bag, my boy,
Facts.
get in there. Get in
Facts.
there. I
If you
can't
know
lie.
that's your lane and you can
Get in there.
Bro,
Bro, do you hear
do
what
your
happened to
thing.
Flowrider the other day?
Brother,
82 mil.
M's, bro.
Cash.
82 M, and he's the
82
in of all time. Yeah, he's before that. Yeah, he's already the 7th highest ranking rap. Sold, yeah, of all time,
Yeah, he's pop star.
brother. And he just won 82 mil. I'm taking all the mandem Nandos. Are you mad?
Facts. That's facts.
I'm taking all the, but only one side though. One side,
But it's all
one
on me.
side.
It's
innit?
all on me, though. It's all on me.
Yeah, but it's all on me, bro. Keep your phone. Bro, it's on me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And you get water as well, bro. Not the bottomless. Not the bottomless.
The bottomless thing. Oh, Jesus, bro.
I'm taking all the mandem to Nandini's, bro. Are you dumb?
Nah, man.
Shout out Nando's, man.
82 mil. What are you doing with 82 mil if you win 82 mil?
And you're already up.
And you're already
As
up.
well.
Nah, I want to know what you do with it, yeah. That's actually interesting. What you
You're
do with the
already
82 mil, if it's your first 82 mil, and if you're up, what you do with the 82 mil.
To be honest, you wouldn't have seen. I'll be gone, fam. I would have bought an island.
With 82 mil?
Yeah.
What
I'd
island
fuck-
are you going to buy with 82 mil?
Trust me, you can buy some island again.
With what on it? What's on the island?
You can buy an island for like 2-3 mil.
What, fully facilitated island? Exactly, so that's what I'm
but
saying.
I've
So
got
what are you going to do
82,
on
bruv.
there?
I've got 82 and I can buy an island for 3 mil. All I need to do is figure out how I'm going to pay to get everything else over there. Calm.
For 79 mil?
Bro, that's a lot
Run
of
it.
money.
Run it.
That's a lot of money.
Alright, cool. So what, is that what you would do if you was up already?
Yeah, man's.
Okay, if you're up already,
I should be on
fair.
an island somewhere already, maintaining because I'm not. I don't.
Yeah, if you're
literally
already
way
up,
out of
like,
the
I
way,
hear
man.
that, innit? But if it's your first 82 mil, that's all you have.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm buying an island and I'm living off that island. You won't see me again.
I hear that too.
No bitches.
there'll be bitches coming. I've got an island. What do you mean?
Fly
coming into that.
I hear that.
I'm going to grab some of them vibranium rocks from Congo, fam. And then, you know what I'm saying? I got electricity on my thing. I'm getting Congo quickly still. Quick U-turn. You know what I'm saying? Quick little trip. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I need that. I can't lie.
You know what I'm
What you
saying?
doing 82 mil?
82 mils a lot, you know.
And half
Bro,
of that's
I'll
going
be
to
real,
tax.
yeah.
I'm buying United.
Nah, that's not enough people. That's not enough people.
Nah, man. I'll have my people contact their people. We'll sort it out.
I hear it still. Wait, what would I do?
Nah, I wouldn't do
I'm not gonna
that.
lie. I just want to get a place in the sticks somewhere, raise chickens,
Yeah.
yeah, and live my life, bro.
Yeah,
Buy
nah,
some
yeah,
land
that's
and live off
Simple,
it.
like, bro, you know, proper, like, grassroots
Yeah.
level shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm on still.
Yeah. No, I feel like I'll be on the same
Like,
type of shit still.
Bro,
Buy
live
some
off
land
the land.
somewhere. Yeah.
Fam,
Yeah,
literally
man.
just live
No,
off
but
the
I
land
mean,
and
it
whatnot.
depends. Where would you buy the land though? You can't like buying land here. You can't buy land in London.
Bro,
I mean,
man's
in
going
England.
back to Ghana,
You
bro.
can't buy land. You can't buy it.
Man's going
I
back
mean,
to Ghana,
not-
bro.
Yeah,
own
that's
it,
yeah,
but
that's
you
the
can still
thing.
buy it.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah.
like, why when you could just go somewhere else and buy it?
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm
if
saying?
I'm
Like,
living anywhere, it won't be here, fam.
bro, like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
no.
fam?
Like, that's
I would
what-
like to have a property here, though, 100%, though. Definitely like to have a
Yeah.
property here. But this part of the Western world is done now, bro. I'm telling you, the world order's about to shift, bruv. And I'm telling you, fam,
Jesus.
it's all going all China and Saudi Arabia and all them man and Russia and all them man, but them man they are. See me, bro. I need me a Russian thing, bro. I need to be in there. I'm trying to get in with them now. When everything starts flaring up, bro, and this place can't, you know what I'm saying, and England can't afford gas no more. We can't afford this and that, bro.
crazy.
Because they're gonna cut them off. You know they're saying there's this thing, bro. Yeah, there's like this new, almost like this new currency. Yeah. That you have to buy, so all where countries all buy their gas from, it's called like bricks or something like that, bro. Yeah, you know about that thing, bro. So basically what that is basically been made to do is to make the dollar obsolete. The dollar is gonna become useless when it now comes to buying gas and all that kind of stuff, so it drops. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We then become dependent on them. We don't have no allies over there no more, you know. We don't fuck with China, we don't fuck with none of all these people
That's
that
crazy.
we're left on our own. And you see America, yeah, if they're your only allies, bro, yeah, I tell you now, you're in trouble still.
They're just gonna go and
Because them man will snake you for anything anyway as well.
Yeah, man.
You have to remember, America knows no look. They don't have, oh, do you know, we're saying the mad stuff, you know.
Bro, get me back to Ghana.
I just was like, oh shit. What I'm saying, the mad
No
things.
way, listen. Take me back to Ghana, man. Or get,
No, but the point is,
go
you get it,
to
fam.
Canada or
yeah,
some
man.
shit,
The West is like, if you want to actually like forward thinking, that's what I've so my 82 mil, my first. If I was
Yeah,
actually
man.
trying to invest in something like somewhere in the world, yeah, I don't think it would be in the West. I'll be real. I don't think so. I'd actually probably invest in somewhere in China. I'll try and find a way in, or somewhere in Asia, like South Korea.
I hear it.
He's just, nah, Brody's like, nah. He said, nah. No, the point is though, I definitely would be looking somewhere that's more in the like development. Even like in Africa though, have you seen like Zimbabwe? Bro, if you see what's going on in Zimbabwe now, it's like the super cities are like that they've kind of got and like the properties are, my God.
Fact.
What?
Facts.
Even Ghana.
Facts.
Bro,
That's what I'm
what?
saying.
Ghana's crazy.
I'm going back to Ghana.
No, I'm definitely. I've been saying to the man them though, yeah. I said, bro, man them need to set up businesses or set up something in your home country, bro, yeah. And even if it's just a little bit, so when the man them are all where they want to be financially and pay taxes from in your home country as well. It's gonna be long because you're paying taxes probably in two places. Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro? But like the whole goal is to essentially contribute more to your homeland than this one.
I
fam.
agree.
I don't think it
agree.
makes sense. Yeah, that like
Completely
it's the
agree.
whole thing of like us. Like basically, you know what my vision is, bro. When I'm up, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna invest in a Nigerian football foundation. I can't lie to you, bro. I'm gonna invest in it, bro.
know-
We're giving all of our ballers to Germany, to England, to
politics
France.
there, man.
Yeah, but exactly. That's why we gotta start working on the youth from now. There's no all the rich people leave Nigeria. They don't put back in there, like, do you know what I'm trying to say, like
No,
that, bro?
but even if they try, fam, politics
Yeah, because of
is
politics.
mad.
Yeah, but you have to think, bro. Yeah,
got
there's
grease
so
palms
many
and
of
shit,
us, bro.
fam.
There's so many. But the bottom line is, bro. Yeah, if all of the young Nigerians everywhere in the world, I'm not saying it's gonna work like that. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like if we put our heads together more and we're more focused on the inward efforts as opposed to the outward ones and us managing to escape. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's no point of okay, cool, we're getting out of here, but when do we go back? The thing is, because the rest of the world is never really gonna be your home. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I hear it.
I just think we have to do more to contribute. It might not be a change that we see. That's the point, and that's the thing. I think with humans, we always want to smell our flowers. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Sometimes that's not the point. Sometimes you need to do something and die for that, so that somebody sees that you died for that and carry it on. Not everything we're gonna see in our lifetime. So the point for me is to actually just start having that conversation. I could start it now, so that my daughter's grandchildren that actually then start to say, you know what, I saw the vision of my great-great-grandfather. Now we're in a place where we can actually finish this and move this on. You don't know where the world's going to be. And again, like I said, the world powers are shifting. You know what I'm trying to say?
But you know, but the politics in places like Nigeria,
those people will die soon, bro. Those politicians are old.
I hope so, because
they're all old.
Even things like light, bro.
Yeah, like NEPA and stuff like that.
The guy that sells the generators.
But think of it like this, bro. But think of it like this. No, but bro, deep it like this. But bro, deep it like this.
Better have to run off generators because government decided to keep paying.
But do you know why? In Nigeria, bro, a lot of the jobs that you probably have, are probably cash in hand. So you're not paying tax. So a lot of the Nigerians, inhabitants of Nigeria, are not paying tax. So for one, you have people working but nobody contributing to the society. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Another thing is, all the people that get rich, you see in England, fam, the English millionaires, they pay tax in England. It might not be a lot of tax. It might not be a lot, because of course the rich people, we know that rich people don't get taxed as much. I know that. I mean, that's not what I'm saying. My point is though, is that wherever they do pay their tax, bro, it contributes to the society in which they're from. Do you get what I'm trying to say? To a certain extent. And you have that plus all the citizens and all of us people who pay taxes here. Wait. So
to the crown.
You get what I'm saying though? Essentially though, it's the country, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? We benefit from it in the way in which they decide for us. Don't get me wrong. And that's what I guess government is. You know what I'm trying to say? But what I'm saying is though, is that that's one thing I like this infrastructure has its problems, don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is though, is that all of the if all the millions in Nigeria leave Nigeria, that's the point I'm trying to make, bro.
I feel you.
If all the rich people make it, leave, and just leave, that's the pattern you set the precedent for people. They view the idea of success as being outside of this country. They don't view success as, they don't view the idea of success and living in Nigeria. They don't see that existing in the same.
But
and that's the narrative that I think we changed.
That was deeper issues because like my dad was saying that they thought the white man was like smarter than the black man, and that's as people living in Nigeria.
God forbid, man.
Like, and that was their generation.
That's part of how the whole shit, like, not to go to slavery. That's how the whole thing has been.
That's how they twanged us.
I'm trying to say, that's how they twanged us, bro.
That's why everybody, to live a better life, you got to leave Nigeria type thing. That's the mentality, innit?
But do you not see what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying that, like I said, I'm saying
so obviously
we are not necessarily going to see that change. And we might not be the ones that see it. It's just, it could start from little things, which I think is happening now. You know what I'm saying? With like the Motherland clan, and you have all these different batches that are doing stuff here now, but they'll do stuff here, be popping, do it popping here, do it in Paris, do it in LA, and in that same run, go and do it in Nigeria as well. Nigeria's a spot now. People want to go there. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, and that's what I'm saying. That's part of how you can contribute to that. Because of that, you have all the resurgences. Like, bro, in what time ever since the Afrobeats, since the Ghanaian Afrobeats wave that was in like secondary school times, since then, whenever have we had so many African artists? Forget where they come from in Africa. So many at one time. In the past 3 years, bro, do you know how many stars have come from Africa, bro? You've got people like Thames. Bro, Deep, even Wizkid isn't a good example, because Deep, how long it took Wizkid to get to that Drake cosign. Thames is now just coming. That is a possibility for Nigeria now. You can just come out and next week Drake knows your tune. That's a possibility now, because the idea is not that you need to go to America for that to happen for you. Do you see what I'm saying? Completely. And this is why I'm saying my thing, how I would like to contribute would be through sports. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And contribute in sporting facilities, bringing coaches over, sick coaches from here, taking 100%. Them to Nigeria. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Giving us proper coaches so that these youngers can grow up in Nigeria, be coached properly in Nigeria. And then they can still say, I can make it to a Premier League team in Nigeria, from Nigeria almost. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't have to kind of do the whole thing. I have to leave my family behind, go to an academy in Germany. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Which sometimes I guess is beneficial. And then maybe that as well, like you start to introduce like languages into the education system as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you teach them their English, like fundamental languages. Because, but bear in mind, my cousins in Nigeria all speak French. Which is actually crazy. I wish they did that more here. Made it more of a thing. They all speak French. Better people in Nigeria speak French, bro.
Do you know what?
Or Arabic.
For me,
don't even need to be Muslim.
It depends on the nation, like, because if you look at some of these countries, yeah, like some of these countries are actually, especially in the sports thing, some of these countries are actually sponsored, like Morocco and that. They've been given bread to do certain facilities and stuff like that in their countries, yeah. Ghana. But then if you look at what they spent and what they produced with what the money they were given, you can tell man were just, do you know what I mean?
But it's like when you see people like Kanye, with like Kanye though, like, and obviously he's got his own school. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I'm not saying I'm going about doing it how he did. Diddy, do you know how many schools Diddy has in New York, fam? Like, I respect that, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say, fam? Like, even Dr. Umar's got his own like, education. I'm not saying whether they're thing or not, but the point of the matter is these are things that can be done, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say, fam? Like,
but
so.
And Nigeria's just a difficult fucking kettle of fish.
Yeah, but the thing is that you don't always have to go through government to do it, bro. There's so much stuff in Nigeria that is big, bro. I guarantee you, like 60% of the workers in Nigeria are not on paper. So the government doesn't know what they're doing anyway.
You think you're gonna pull up there with a whole heap of money and buy a land and do this and not be greasing palms?
Of course you will, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess that's part of being in government and politics, bro.
Yeah, the politics is gonna be dead.
But my point is though, bro. You know the way I look at it though, bro. We say it's a mess, yeah, but we don't know the particulars. If that makes sense, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? We just know. Look, bro. You can't. We live in England. We don't know why politics in Nigeria are as mad as somebody who lives in Nigeria. We hear say, she say. We don't know the politics from the ins and outs, bro. Could you tell me the maddest politician in Nigeria right now? Could you tell me his name?
I couldn't.
Exactly, I could. It's Buhari, but listen to what I'm saying, fam. But the point is,
I know the simple. I can see the simple things, bro.
But my point is, bro,
they're not trying to. They're not developing certain things.
You can say that, bro. Yeah, you can say you know, and you can see the simple things because I can too, innit. But my point is, bro, there is that you can say to yourself, let's just say we both want to approach this scenario in our own ways, innit. You know what I'm saying? Wait.
Do you know how many years they've been trying to build that?
Wait, man. But because what I'm saying is, bro, yeah, is that like, look, like if I can say to myself, yeah, I wanna kind of like identify the problem in this thing, innit? You know what I'm trying to say, and I can say like, alright, cool, I've identified the simple issues, the simple things to that the naked eye can kind of see. You know what I'm trying to say? There's one of two people in this life. There's somebody who's gonna say, okay, I can see what the naked eye can see, I know all I need to know. Or you have the person that's like, I can see what the naked eye can see, but I'm choosing to look deeper. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that, man, but I'm saying that right now, bro, from where we stand, from where we sit, bro, yeah, it's even, keep it even on our home turf, bro. If I wanted to try and have some sort of combat with any politician, any political movement or any sort of thing, bro, I would first need to understand politics. To understand where I then fit into these politics and where I can see them weak points. So what I'm saying is that it's all good and well saying this from a point of like, oh yeah, Nigeria's trash and the politics, but we don't even know why. We need to actually try and understand the politics of Nigeria, and then you never know how you might actually be able to help. It's the same way of saying like, this album, it's shit, man. This is a shit artist, bro. Listen to it. There might be one song on there you actually might be like, do you know what? I didn't give it the chance, but I deeped it, and now I actually kind of can see how I can. You see what I'm saying?
Fair dues, obviously, I think I'm a bit what's the word? Is it pessimistic or pessimistic when it comes to this type of thing, because
I think I am too, and I think that's why you need money to do it.
Yeah, but bro,
I don't have hope in just people. And
but that's what I'm saying.
Time
even
and like,
with money, like if you had money and you got money to solar panel your whole village. Yeah, make sure everybody in your village has like.
So how is Sadio Mane and these guys doing it? Like, these men are building hospitals in their country, bro. Sadio Mane pays everybody in his country in his village an allowance, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about his country. Our country, Nigeria's different.
I don't
in Senegal, it's West Africa as well, though, bro. So it's like
he's got bread, and obviously he's making that. I'm sure.
So if there was 10 Sadio Manes in Nigeria, you're in the same village, you're telling me that making a school is not possible?
Of course it's possible.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that anything of this stuff is something I'm going to try and do on my own. I'm saying is that when all the millionaires leave Nigeria, there's nobody there to do it. I'm saying if all those heads come together, all your Burna Boys, your Wizkid, everyone, the people there that are there from the Nigerian soil, and then people over here, like your Daves, your Skeptors, all these guys. I'm just saying that we should do some of what we're doing for this society, for that one too.
Yeah.
Because we're basing everything on here. We're not even giving them a little 20%. A little 15. You get what I'm trying to say? You're basing the majority of what you do in a foreign land. You know what I'm trying to say? Well, it's not necessarily foreign to us because we're from here.
I think Skepta's trying to change that. He started to do
exactly, which is what I'm saying. We should all follow in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the Motherland Clan. It's not just Skepta. There's other people doing it too. Like I said, them lot. Like they're doing shows, and when the light is on them and the spotlight is actually on them, they're doing shit in Nigeria. They're bringing people to their home turf. They're saying like, if you don't actually want to see, bro, you come here. Yeah, I'm trying to say, come here and see it. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying, I think on a level, that's just what we need to do more of, like forward thinking though, innit?
No,
I don't have the answers either. Like I don't have the answers. I don't know how man goes about doing it. It all sounds nice, you know what I mean? I might not even be able to like accomplish any of them things, innit? But it's just like a good thought and a conversation I think to kind of have with us that are actually not from England. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You get it?
There is lovely places back home as well. Like our place, Africa's a lovely place, innit? Like, so it's something that needs to be.
It's rich in resources. It's just
man. We need. It's not good even to be talking from the perspective that I have spoken from, but fam, it's just.
No, but the politics is crazy.
It's hard.
It is crazy.
There's several. The
propaganda. Them lot are, I guess in a sense that's why it is third world, because they're so
in Lagos, bro. That shit's been paid for countless of times, fam. Like I'm sure of it, and like years, probably close to 10 years, shit's still not built. Like, do you know what I mean? Like certain things, and you know the Lagos and the traffic in Lagos, like they've been trying to fix that.
10 years from now, I think 10 years from now, there's gonna be enough young, rich Nigerians that I feel like a difference. That's if they haven't been influenced by
their parents.
That's actually a very interesting point. Because a lot of these young Nigerians are like politicians' kids and stuff. They are,
so it's tight.
And like they want to protect their wealth. Ultimately, that's what every rich. That's what rich people do. No matter where in the world you're from, like rich people always try to protect their wealth, bruv. They will fuck people over to protect their wealth. Rich people.
So it's
even the ones that are fighting for good causes, they will still not let. They won't let that good cause make them lose all their money. But I'm telling you, fam. I'm telling you, fam.
Yeah. But no, let's wrap up anyway.
Playlist.
Yeah, playlist.
Feel me?
Playlist. Let's go. Two songs
added
to the playlist.
Yes, sir.
Or is it just any songs?
Any.
Let's have a look. What have I been listening to, fam?
Any.
What am I adding to the playlist?
I'm adding Princess Diana.
That song's hard,
bro.
Alright, cool. I'm adding Excuse Me by Jugger.
Excuse me.
And I'm adding.
Yeah, Excuse Me.
Is what it is.
How do you spell Jugger?
Jugger.
Max, we'll probably get into that next week. Ice Spice EP, that shit. I actually want to get into it. I think it's interesting.
And then
she created her own little sound there. I think she created her own little sound there.
Nights Over Egypt by the Jones Girls.
Wait. I'm still trying to find this song by Jugger. Hold on. That's how you spell it, yeah?
Yeah. So it's on that album there. Wait, let me go. Yeah, Excuse Me, that one.
Oh, cool.
And then Nights Over Egypt.
Nights Over Egypt. That sounds real, I don't know, real peaceful.
It is. It is a very, I'm trying to sample it still. I'm going to sample it and make a beat out of the intro of that song as well. Do a little something. Just flows on flows. I'm photogenic.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Is what it is my second song.
Okay.
It is what it is. I think that song can actually be like a... It could just be a response. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for when you top of the league.
If you lot don't win that song, bro, yeah,
Swear down.
or even got shit, you be talking loads with someone that ain't got shit. I can't lie. That's the one. That's the one. I can't lie. That's the one I'm billing it, yeah, and turning that one up all the way up to 101. I tell you, I'm cranking that.
I'm adding In the Wall. In the Wall. And then I'm gonna add Don't Be Up To You by Miles.
Banger.
From
That's a banger still. I like that song. I like what they did with that one still.
Yeah, I like the video a lot as well still.
Do you know what I think? That's not that that's why I like the song, but I watched the video and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kadiata, Nux, Sam Wise and Miles from Kinshasa.
Okay. I thought that was the K-Trap. No, not the Krypton Conan.
Bro, work on that. We need to start a dialogue over that song, respectfully.
The dialogue has started, fam.
Because some of the lines I was hearing on there.
What's that?
The Krypton Conan song with Abracadabra.
I was never listening to that, personally.
Abracadabra came
yes.
He did what?
He was cold.
Yes, he was cold.
But you know what?
Geez.
I did like Crep's verse.
Man said, you robber. Oh, Jesus. Listen, oh, God.
Oh, was that what that bar was about? The Yoruba thing and you robber?
Yes. Bro.
Yoruba.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't. When he said it at first, I had to ask the man.
The thing is, I saw somebody tweet it. I've not heard the song, so I saw somebody saying, "Oh, Yoruba, you robber," and I was like, "Huh?"
I was for the life of me when I heard it twice. I don't understand the punch here, but then someone said it's your robber. I said, "Oh, that stinks."
It does. Oh, goodness gracious. It stinks. It completely stinks.
And do you know what kind of sucks, is the fact that, man, he's doing this, you know how the spell it out rap, fam.
People have criticised him a lot for that over the years, do you get me? And I feel like it's
verse,
almost unfair at times, but this verse is just a clear case of
do you know what's crazy?
Why people get onto you.
Exactly. Do you know what's crazy? I actually liked the verse from him, but that moment, that was the only moment in that verse where I was just like, oh, this is...
Nah, I laughed when I heard it. I was like, there's no way you're actually saying this right now. But it's funny.
Oh, yeah. Nah, the verse was cold though. I think maybe it was all the flexing that was cold in it, because, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is it Mill?
Yeah, the baby's bank account, Nyla's bank account. She's richer than you type shit.
Shout out.
Yeah, respect it. Can't fight with that one, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, we gone. Vinch, tell them quickly.
Yes, sir.
You can find me everywhere. Vinch Sound. I'm the GOAT. I'm just everything in it, man. I'm everything you want to be, literally. When you grow up, yeah, you should be like me. Okay.
You reach Saka's age.
That's crazy, dog.
Do you know what? Yeah, if you want to be like Saka, you want to be the exact opposite. You want to be a loser if you want to be like my man. Yeah, I'm trying to say.
Harry Kane.
Actually, let me not say that as well. I can't even say it. I don't like to talk about Nigerians like that. This is why I hate that he had to play for the Gunners. You know, I hate it, bro. But nah, I ain't got smoke for Saka. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
No, we ain't even gonna do that.
I'm saying?
Balling.
That's my guy, but I still tamp him up in it. But that's my guy, man. Ski music out now. You feel me?
Trust.
Ski.
Don't run out.
What's the celebration? Do the celebration.
Hey, don't turn it off.
How dare you?
Turn it off.
I'll mash up your whole fucking display, you know. Don't try me, man.